So on this remodel, needed to run a couple lines from where they come in over here by the kitchen and under the floor and into the little closet for the hot water heater. I've got to attach some new lines in here for the vanity in the bathroom. They'll come up close to that drain line. And that's the next thing I'm going to do, along with, which this is actually going to be first, I'm going to try drilling that hole for the vent for the toilet to connect into this existing vent line that's in this house. I tried using that hole saw to go through that cast iron pipe, and it was just labor intensive, plus I couldn't get dead on straight with it with the floor joists in the way. So I elected to drill a number of small holes around and just knock it out with a ball-peen hammer, and that worked really good. After stuffing the pipe in the cast iron pipe, I just caulked around it, called her good. That little closet for the hot water heater is tight for these guys working in there, putting all that new sheetrock up, trying to tape it. It's quite a challenge. So my grandson and his friend came in and put the floor in the bathroom here. Got to make a few adjustments on the vent and the drain for the tub. It's not a big thing. Managed to get the rock up in here and get it taped. I've got one small piece of pipe to put in down here where that pipe comes out of the wall. Make that connection. I'm going to go ahead and put some foam insulation on the water lines down here. We put some on, all that we had, and I'm going to put a little more on. See some foam coming out of that bottom of that wall all along here. We had a little cavity on top of the foundation underneath this wall, and I elected to have these guys foam that up so that we didn't have any air space in there and end up with a cold wall. They got the water heater closet all sheetrocked. So I've got to finish the water heater drain with a trap and reinstall the hot water heater, get it all connected up. The floor was unlevel in there, so they put a piece of plywood down and shimmed on the right side to make it level. So I guess in these walls in the bathroom they're going to put Durock up and tile it. We're actually even talking about tiling this floor, which can be done. That's, to me, that's a lot of work that I'm not qualified to do, but could do it if I had to. A lot of work for a little house. Cabin project has got a footprint of 42 by 52. We start that project, it's huge. I mean, it's just huge. But sometimes working in big wide open spaces is a lot easier than a small house. I guess time will tell. We'll see how far we get this spring and through the summer. So built the drain in the hot water heater closet and put the hot water heater back in its spot. And now I'm going to try to figure out the flue. And so I put a little tailpiece pipe into that trap there where the pop-off valve is on the hot water tank. The guys installed the backing and the shower valve, as well as the shower head connection above. And so that, after being framed out and everything, that cavity right there is actually going to be a vent from the crawl space. There will be, basically anytime somebody turns on the ventilation fan in the bathroom, it'll pull air from the crawl space, which mitigates any radon and also helps move air down there, which can help keep that area dry. Just put a 1/4-inch mesh screen down on the bottom there to keep any mice or varmints out of the house. So the only room they had left to put sheetrock in was this little back room, this little addition where the washer and dryer sits and rear door is. I had them install the box for the washing machine and get that all connected up. I connected the water lines, got that all going. They had to straighten that wall up. It was, as it was on the other side, they had to straighten the wall on the kitchen side as well, but you can kind of see that they had to build special framing to straighten that wall out.